senseless release it, running their pride. Kill them, that's why they die. Fill them with venomous rounds. You hear them? That's why I send them, cause they're barely alive. Them niggas really survive and never can be revived. The picture is ever clearer, so when you look in the mirror, just remember, you are not the one, you're no contender. My flow is the reason senseless release it, running their pride. Kill them, that's why they die. Fill them with venomous rounds. You hear them? So strong with the gift, no flaws with the shit. I'm a dog when I spit rude, and I'm aiming for a target to hit. It ain't hard to get hit. Shoot sharp, I can hit you. Him cool, them too, any issues. Cause I never gonna pass with the pen do. One nigga rapping hard like he 10 dudes. One man band don't need a hand, nigga, I go.
Bitch, I go harder than hard away. Shoot you like Cupid, bitch, I take your heart away. Bitches, you stupid, I shoot up your car today. Shoot like the gold, I'm a beast with the fall away. Fade away when that AK is spray. My bitch got the power like she Mary J. I'm in the Mary, got you in the area. God, don't you pull up, cause this bitch is very hot. I'm not 7'4", but bitch, I'm from the go. So won't you free the gangster and let Larry out? Call him Indiana, bring Gary out. Air you out, airlift it, carried out. Drive by when they wheelchair you out. Shoot a movie clips like Paramount. Y'all bounce like bank accounts. Pop them nice, collarbone hanging out. Hope you get the picture, I'm a painter now. All you niggas snitching, you a plaintiff now. Thumbing through the money, I'm a banker now. Falling on these bitches, breaking ankles now. All he was a gangster, he an angel now. Halo on his head, payroll on his head, phone them on his ass. Lay low or you dead. Used to cop my liquor out the wooden can. Shoot him now, that nigga need a wooden leg. Bet he probably snitch if they book his ass. I don't talk to cops with they crooked ass. What you looking at? What you looking at? Wish a nigga would with my wishing ass. We was pushing weight, you was pushing bad. Still I get you murdered like you ride a mask. I get you murdered without a mask.
First they hated, then they all love us like the Ball brothers. Beat them, snack a tooth like they ate all the suckers. And before you kill them, let them call their mothers. And fuck a 12, they ain't solving nothing, treating simple cases.
Rounds made, shop closed, supper time, extra butter on my dinner roll. And like these other niggas putting pussy over paper. Boss dealers hit my line, you best believe I see you later. I'm talking fly shit only, space age pimpin' hoe. Every year 51 got nothing on my villa, yo. They walk up in my room, they think they seen a UFO. They wanna invade my space and guess what, I'ma let them know. You see what's clear, smoke with state of sounds, but you ain't know. You come around us half-stepping, bitch, you gotta go. We walk up in the spot like who them is, we them ones. Influenced by currency, only like we spit a sun. Rise with the sun, shine like the sun. When my shorty shoot the cover, one day I'ma have a son. Until then I'm screaming cow gun, take me away. I'm in a 4-door sedan with my daughter Aubrey. And it's still rounds made, shop closed, supper time, extra butter on my dinner roll. Extra butter on my motherfucking dinner roll. Young black stone, and I'm highly fucking talented. Ain't no Libra, but I still keep finding ways to balance shit. Never dodging challenges, keep on moving forward, ho. You think this bitch got photos, the way that I explore hoes. Got a throwing roll, now I'm leaving the dock. Just a human, but still fly, nigga, believe it or not. Go to Bernie's for the weekends, from my 4 O's to the weekend. Can't take no more, I'm geeking. Went from full throttle to creep, now it's cruise control. Niggas just be coasting. Raw paper dart, this ain't no black, I'm out on smoking. No sinus infection, shorty keep her nose open. Ain't no shortage of this dopeness, get too much, she might be croaking. Now I got them like, nah. Here your man go with his same old song about bitches and getting stoned. Niggas trying to be clones, knowing they never can cause the DNA stands alone. Swag is overload, if you need an alone, then you know I got it, that's for sure. Laughing to the bank, smoking weed, having fun. Influenced by currency, only dog we spit a sons. Laughing to the bank, smoking weed, having fun. Influenced by currency, only dog we spit a son. It's still rounds made, shop closed. Rounds made, shop closed.
Yo.
Yo, what up, bro? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, make sure it ain't too loud over here. Let me fix this.
About that time.
Let me see some. What is it? Preferences. Okay. Check out the background noise. Suppress it. All right. So what's been going on? Everything been going all right?
Chilling. Brand new track that was submitted to us From Ruda Gipsy. It's called X Faded. Are you the Gypsy? Gypsy. Brand new music, brand new music.
Can't hear the music, bro.
Huh?
So we can't hear it.
Hold on.
Are we live now, ain't we?
You say what?
I said, we live, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You hear the track though?
Nope.
Shit. I hear it on YouTube, but hold on. Let me see. Like when I play it on YouTube, I hear the track on YouTube. Let me see what's happening right here. Let me see. I think I know what it is.
Over here looking at your playlist names.
Huh?
Some over here just checking out your playlist names and everything.
Yeah. You still don't hear the track though?
Nope.
Oh shit. It might be something on your end.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait till Dale get in here.
Yeah.
He just texted me, said he on his way. And I'm gonna see what's to it. If he can hear it. If he can't hear it, then it might be over this way. Yeah, this all underground tracks that people sent in.
I'm gonna turn my phone on YouTube and see if I can hear it on the YouTube. Let me see what they're saying. Nah, it ain't playing on YouTube
It's
either.
gonna be a night. Tonight gonna be dope, man. We got some dope topics. We got some dope topics to drop out tonight. Tonight's gonna be epic. You know, we're gonna review this damn album. Just Watch the Throne album.
It's not really a review. It's just, remember, I was saying Kanye carried Hove through this album.
Oh hell no.
That's what I was saying. Ye was carrying around. It was like it was laundry day out there. And man, it was like he was just a garbage bag full of clothes, carrying them around all day long. Carrying that old man.
You're gonna stop that shit.
I mean, it's the truth. Come on, Smash, you know it, bro. And I like Jay-Z. I'm one of the first to admit he washed right now. Wash. I don't even want to I don't even want to hear Jay-Z rap no more, man. He a shell of what he used to be, bro. That shit is depressing, bro. Like, man. It's sad.
Nah, man. I'm calling Cap.
How much that man that fell off.
I'm calling Cap. The reason I'm calling Cap is Jay-Z, that album in particular was in my honest opinion, Watch the Throne shouldn't have never been made. And the reason I say it should have never been made is because I don't think that album was the best work they was gonna give us. I think it's kind of disappointing that they didn't come out with a follow-up. So to me, as a hip-hop fan, you cannot give me a holdover to the main course. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I felt like Watch the Throne was. Watch the Throne was a holdover because we thought, all right, these motherfuckers finna make a whole, they finna run a dynasty with this shit. We finna get volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. We finna get volumes of this shit. And it didn't work out like that. So me personally, I was disappointed because I felt like it was like they just made records just to satisfy the fan base. I don't think they made records to be like, this is a classic album. This is gonna be a classic album. I think a lot of them records, and they gonna hate me for saying this, but a lot of them records on Watch the Throne felt like throwaway records. Like they had, they had maybe like three hits on there, and then the rest was like fillers. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like they just made that album because the fans was calling for it. Like I don't think they made that album with this gonna be a classic. We gonna get motherfuckers in tune. The next one gonna be the joint. Like, look, Niggas in Paris was a hit. Jay ate on that. No Church in the Wild was a hit.
Yeah.
Jay ate on that.
Come on, man. Yeah, killed that one.
Otis was a hit, but Otis wasn't on Niggas in Paris, No Church in the Wild level, but it was a hit, no doubt. But then the rest of that shit and fucking what the fuck is the name of that song? It was a song on there and they sampled right, The Joy. The Joy was an underrated hit on that, man. I actually like that record, The Joy. But the rest of that shit, they Gotta Have It, the New Day, That's My Bitch, all that shit felt, just put that on the album. We got to do something with this record type shit. You know what I'm saying? So Watch the Throne, I just wasn't satisfied. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the entree. That was the side dish. Okay, where's the main course at? That's how I felt about it. Mm-hmm. You know, it was like watching Michael Jordan come out of retirement and suit up with the Wizards. That's how it was like to me. Like, you got to get me better than this, man. So you thought Watch the Throne was a classic album?
Of course not. I mean, dope concept. You had two of the top, you know what I'm saying, rappers of the time joining forces together to make an album, but that album really went for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a couple of songs on there I can deal with. You know, I like the production for the most part, but you know, it just wasn't, it's not a classic. I mean, it's probably a classic moment because of who it is coming together doing the album, but to call it a classic album is a stretch.
It didn't have that best of both worlds feel for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Best of Both Worlds came out, oh, we knew for sure this shit was gonna be crazy. Cause you got the king of rap, you got the king of R&B. Oh, this shit gonna be nuts. You got R. Kelly can write a song in his sleep. Oh, this gonna be a banger. But then when part 2 came out, we was like, nah, this ain't it. I did not like Best of Both Worlds 2 at all. Hell, I don't even think they like part 2. You know what I'm saying? This one they was beefing and all that shit that they was doing. This one they was beefing. So, you know, the chemistry was definitely off and you could feel it. I think when people in groups make albums, you can always tell when the chemistry is off. Like when motherfuckers just doing shit for the check.
Yep.
Like think about all the R&B groups like Jodeci. Jodeci last album that just came out a few years ago. We was excited. We was like, okay, Jodeci, it's Jodeci. They washed, but it's Jodeci. That Jodeci album, you could tell when shit is rushed. You could tell when shit is forced. Like it's not organic, it's not genuine. Like a lot of them albums that we get, them reunion albums, be trash to me. You know what I'm saying? 112 did a reunion album, was trash. Fucking Drew Hill did one. It was trash. It was like New Edition when they got back together. It was okay, but it was like, yo, a lot of this shit we felt forced. So Watch the Throne felt forced to me. But Best of Both Worlds 2 felt super rushed. Like, I think a lot of times people just be coming up with shit just to put shit in out. We talking about, my man DLP just popped in. We talking about how chemistry, when you put powers together, how the chemistry, how the fans can tell when the chemistry is forced or when it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z and Kanye, we were saying it didn't feel forced, but it felt like they was just dropping shit.
I felt like it could have been. You talking about Watch the Throne?
Yeah.
Like I went back and listened to it today. I think the problem is they should have stuck with what they did. They should have kept doing with what they did with Otis, with what's the other song? Hold on. Well, it was the back and forth rapping. I feel like if we're gonna do a collab album, y'all both rapping. That's why I like the Jadakiss and Fab collab, because they rap it off each other. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times these artists don't do that.
Yeah, that didn't feel forced. That album felt.
I mean, Watch the Throne was good for what it was worth. I mean,
yeah,
you gotta understand,
but
Kanye's not.
When you compare Watch the Throne to Best of Both Worlds, Part 1.
I didn't like neither one of them. I think that I felt like I really wish Jay-Z would have never collabed with them.
Yeah, I didn't like Part 2. I thought Part 1 was dope.
Well, Part 2 was rushed because I think they had a contract at that point and they just had to complete it. Like it was a two album deal that they did. So that's business at that point. They didn't finish it because he wasn't fucking with him after that. Yo, so back to that. So what they did in Niggas with Paris, Otis, and it's another record that they kind of did the back and forth. I felt like it was cool to do that, but when you start doing, you do a verse, I do a verse, they styles.
Yeah. That's why I was just telling him, like them two of them records you just named, I felt like those was the best tracks on the album. And then I felt like the rest of that shit was like fillers.
Nah, they had some dope records. The one with
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean record was dope. Yeah.
That one. It was another one.
No Church in a While was dope.
I didn't like Lift Off. I feel like you just.
Oh, that was one of Jay. Oh my God! Look.
Just to have her, dog.
Jay-Z had the worst verse ever. He's pissed off.
I don't like when he rap like that.
That shit was. I was just like, where is he talking about on this motherfucker?
Hey man, that's Hov when he in his bag, man.
Hey, but Cole flipped that beat though on that freestyle he did when he flipped that lift off beat, man. That shit was hard, boy.
That's Jay when he in his bag, man. When he get to making all the sound effects and shit.
Yeah, he talking. He just capping at that point.
Yeah, he just naming off brands. He just naming shit.
Jay talk that money talk, man. He talk
and niggas don't like when he do that though. I love when that nigga do that because it's showing how well established he is at this point.
I mean,
where he coming from, dog. Like it's not a bad look.
I don't mind when certain rappers get like in their bag. Like for instance, I don't mind if like Jeezy when he was rapping that coke rap. I didn't mind that shit because he was so dope doing it, and he gave it like it just wasn't simple. Like I'm selling bricks. He'll goddamn flip it in a certain way.
Yeah,
You like,
metaphor
goddamn,
and
let's say
shit
some
in
fly
there.
shit, man. You know, or like if Jay-Z talking that money shit, he did it so well. I didn't mind. Like Jay-Z rap make me feel bad about being broke. I don't mind that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you know, it just I don't know. Certain niggas can do certain things, and when you do it well, I don't mind you doing it. Like Plies stays in his lane. Plies.
That's why I like that nigga.
Plies don't try to win over no new fans. He said, I'm a rap for the niggas that like my music. I ain't changing up. And he do what he do. And that's Plies. He stay in his lane. He don't do nothing. He don't try to experiment with no new sounds or none of that shit. He like, nah, this is what you gonna get. You know, he gonna tell you what the name of the song is right at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna keep on moving with the rest of it.
Right.
I felt
Yeah,
like
but overall, I would grade that album.
is it a classic?
Yeah.
Whoa.
For what it was.
Okay.
For what it was.
That's yeah. The music is not classic, just the moment, just the two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The moment.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
moment.
That's like Cole and Kendrick coming together to do an album. We'd be like, oh shit, Cole and Kendrick doing an album together.
Yes,
regardless. Yeah, it's the moment. It's a classic, and yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, because I think that's gonna be slave music meets.
Stop it.
Yeah, you're doing too much. I think it's one of them things, like I said. It's almost like I tell people when you get collabing, man, it's like battle rap. Like I don't know if everybody watch that shit, but
Yeah.
these niggas are talented to sit and listen to a nigga yell at you for 3 minutes straight and remember your shit, right? But then they do these 2-on-2s where you gotta mesh with your partner. And a lot of times it shows, man, people work ethic and then they'll style clashes. And it happens. It happens when you do verses.
Like the code.
But most of them should be written though.
The code is 2-on-2 to me is gun titles. I just like how they feed off each other. I thought
it was the impact, dog.
Huh?
It was just the impact. If they were to do it right now, they'd get watched.
I like Shine and DNA too until I seen gun titles wash their ass, and then I was like,
and it's not like you ain't watched battle rap since. I'm not arguing with you about that.
Okay, it was gun titles. Who was that?
That's surfing Tay Rock.
Surfing Tay Rock. Okay,
nigga.
Hey, look, Tay Rock. That's all he got. That's all he got. And when motherfucking Daylight ate his ass up in that last battle and used Daylight took every rock motherfucking metaphor. Like
Daylight didn't win that battle.
You crazy in your head,
that
bro.
Said, it's like pebbles. Bam, bam. I'm trying to move. Man, nigga, what?
That nigga, yeah. Oh, that's what he said. Come on, man.
You talk about the face of URL. He didn't lose that battle.
What face of URL? Tay Rock is the face of URL?
Yes.
Man, stop it, bro. He done got watched too many times.
And that's because they don't want to give it to Shine. Like Shine is the
when Tay Rock just watched what's the name? Fucking who the fuck is dude? The last dude he just battled.
Who?
The nigga that called out Drake. Fuck is his name?
Did you see what Mook just did this weekend?
Mook, that's who I'm talking about.
Did you see what Mook did this weekend?
No, I did not yet.
All right, then. I don't want to hear shit about
that. Talking about Mook and Arsenal versus T-Top.
Why Mook didn't do it to Tay Rock? Why he ain't do it to Tay Rock?
Talking through a nigga around. I don't like that shit, dog. You start losing this shit. You
Mook, yeah.
That's all Mook do is, man, look.
Oh, Mook fuck Rock up, though.
Unpopular opinion. Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Calico did not lose to Loaded Lux.
At all. No,
I think it was the hometown advantage with the crowd. Because if you go back and look at it, Calico was
the battle where he was talking about you another lost soul.
Yes.
He lost that shit.
Who?
Calico.
No.
Come on, man.
No, bro. Calico won 2-1, bro. If you listen,
man, look,
bruh,
he lost that shit.
Even with Lux winning the third round, Calico won the first two.
Lux choked in the first round.
Exactly. But then he tried to say, "Oh, I did that on purpose." No, you didn't. You fucking choked, nigga.
Yeah, he choked. It was just a powerful moment, dog.
Y'all are killing me, man.
Killer Jones beat K-Shine off of that freestyle moment. It was like the nigga said something about him being comfortable with a nigga putting a wire on him, and it was a freestyle. So then it takes like after that, it's like you don't want to listen to what the other nigga's saying. That's basically what happened to Calico. Calico beat that nigga. Calico can rap.
Thank you.
Calico fucked up Tay-Rock. What you mean?
All day.
That nigga said, I'm flying through the, he said, bet, I'm flying through the cave of Bruce Wayne. Nigga, what?
Y'all niggas tripping.
Hey, my boy though, what's your boy, Top Busy?
Oh, that's my dog.
Hey.
That nigga's the angle god.
Hey, that man be motherfucking, ooh. Like he said, what he say? Something got to go to the hood because you know you got to go to the greasy spots to get the good chickens. I was like, ooh, that shit was...
All right, so check it out. We're gonna do who had the best verse.
How do you keep stealing my segment?
Because it was in my head. We can always do another, but this was in my head. I had
you gotta let him introduce his segment.
Go ahead.
We're gonna do the Mercy record. Mercy. Kanye, Big Sean, Pusha T, and 2 Chainz.
I would literally have to listen to that record again. I don't. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to it right now real quick.
I'm going Chainz with mine.
Chainz?
I don't remember the song.
I'm going with
mayonnaise. I'm
with
drunk
Big
and high
Sean,
at the same time.
How I go again?
I'm going with Big Sean.
You know, Mercy, yeah, like it started out with Mercy, Lago, wherever got something here. Yeah.
Hold on,
I'm going with Big Sean.
I'm gonna mute my phone real quick. I don't want them to fucking flag or something.
I'm going with Big Sean for that
Big
record.
Sean. Come on, man. Let me pull the lyrics up real quick. We ain't gotta play it. I'm
pulling the lyrics up right now.
Yeah, I'm about to pull the lyrics up to see what Big Sean
I'm going
saying.
with Big Sean for that record, man. I felt like Pusha T had the worst verse on the track. I felt like Kanye had to switch the beat.
For the record, I hate the chorus.
Kanye couldn't eat like the other niggas, so he had to switch his shit up. He couldn't eat off that beat. See, Kanye be doing that shit. He do that shit a lot. Kanye do that shit a lot. He switches up the beat in the song, and he did that shit on the Don't Like remix. He did that shit on the Don't Like remix, and he did that shit on Mercy.
I don't like Big Sean verse.
Big Sean probably had the worst verse. Drop it to
Pusha
the floor.
Pusha T had the worst verse.
Whoa, make the ground move. That's an ass quake. Built a house up on that ass. That's an ass state. Roll my weed on it. That's an ashtray. Man, get this nigga the fuck out of here, man. Yo, bro, man, come on, man. Big man, no, bro.
Yeah, I heard better verses from Big Sean.
Wait, I've heard better verses from goddamn Big Smash, nigga. What the fuck, bro? Come on, man.
Hey, man. Come on, man. Stop that shit. But all bullshit aside, Pusha T verse wasn't all that to me.
It was better than Big Sean's.
Kanye couldn't eat off the same beat as them, so he had to switch it up. That's why everybody thought Kanye verse was a little dope. 2 Chainz snap.
Of course,
2 Chainz snap, but I think I'm still hooked on 2 Chainz from Disturbing the Peace. I don't know if 2 Chainz had a ghostwriter, because when he was with Disturbing the Peace, that man was trash. No, but he was super fucking trash.
Nah, he was rapping at the same time, but he just basically slowed it down and gave you swag rap on this.
He was trash. Any record I heard him on with Disturbing the Peace, in them Disturbing the Peace days, I felt like, oh, this nigga's trash.
Oh, the titty boy. He
left, and now all of a sudden, he killing the game. I felt like
hold on, dog. Let's be real. Overall, that song was fucking trash. Number one, I don't know what the fuck Big Sean was talking about on that record. And then Pusha T came in with it sound like a verse that he took from another song and just applied it. And then Ye decided to give himself his entire own beat, which
that's what I just said. That's what I just said. He couldn't eat off
the go with 2 Chainz.
He couldn't eat off the regular beat, so he switched the shit up.
it's a trash song overall.
Nah, man, that was a hit record, man, in 2012.
Yo.
That was a hit record.
No, it wasn't. That's a reach, but that's fine.
Number 1 on the charts, my brother.
I mean, what else was out at the time?
That was
It's very important to pay attention to that. So here's a fun fact, man. I'm gonna start throwing this in here. Do y'all know that Chris Brown has 1 Grammy?
I didn't know the Grammys still mattered, man.
Grammys don't matter.
Weird. It don't, but it's like that nigga really only got 1.
I mean,
You gotta understand, Chris Brown put out a lot of trash albums too.
Yeah, he got a lot of hits, but not a lot of good albums.
He don't have his first album was probably the only classic album he got.
Right.
You know, a lot of
I
other
can call it a
albums.
classic. He had some good songs on it now. I don't think he got a complete album that I could play from top to bottom.
But I feel like you gotta be a real true fan to listen to his music the entire.
That's why we
you know
can't
what I
give
mean?
Chris Brown the king of R&B title. We can't give him that because he don't have something in his catalog to be like, you know what, damn, Chris Brown got a classic album. Like,
But
you
then
don't
you can
have
say the same thing about Usher.
Whoa.
No, we can say
Usher got
Usher
classic.
got a classic
Listen,
album.
hold on, hear me out. Outside of Confessions, right? In an entirety, we talking about listening from beginning to end. Outside of Confessions, what other album can you honestly say, hey, this album I can listen to from beginning to end?
My Way.
Name the tracks without looking them up.
You got My Way, man. Come on, man. That was like
I thought My Way was trash.
You understand what I'm saying, though, right?
I thought My Way was trash. I thought A701 was trash.
What?
I thought.
Are you tripping? That was the second one I was about to name.
Nah,
Trash.
every 8701 was You Don't Have to Call was on that album, right?
I thought Papers was trash. I thought.
That's because Papers probably.
Hey man,
hit your
look,
ass.
hey bro, you got a vendetta against Usher, bro. I see something.
Nah,
You don't like
I see
Papers,
this.
you don't like
Hey
Papers,
bro,
it's
hey
too
bro,
personal, Jermaine.
this man don't like. Nah, bro.
Hey, Jermaine, that nigga don't like Papers because it's the reality, nigga. You don't like it.
That
He be
is
speaking
true.
the truth.
That is true because the title track is my theme song. It was my theme song for a minute, but the rest of the album, I was like, "Nah, I'm cool."
It's not letting me share the screen. What the
I
fuck?
think that's the biggest knack we got on Chris Brown. Like, we can't crown him the next.
Well,
because
the reason why they're trying to crown him is you have to be honest, dog, and being realistic. When you do put that kid on a track, it changes that record. But the thing with that is, when you say king of R&B, right? Let's go with 5. Let's agree on 5, and then we label them from in order. And you can, and of course, you cannot not take it from R. Kelly. You feel me? Like, he definitely in the top 5. But let's come up with 5 artists that we consider top in R&B, and then let's categorize it. And then explain to me why Chris Brown would not be 1 or 2.
You got Usher. You have to put Trey in there somewhere.
Who?
Trey who?
Trey Songz. You got to put him in there
No,
somewhere.
dog.
Not above Chris Brown.
Not above Chris Brown, but Trey.
I love Trey Songz, but not in the top 5, bro. No.
But it ain't that many R&B singers though. If you be
So
real,
But that's what I'm saying. So we defining it.
You're not putting Trey Songz in top 5?
it's a weak
R&B
era.
singer?
It's a weak era. Trey Songz is in the top 5 in this weak era right here. He's in the top
Oh,
5.
we're doing it right now. Then absolutely.
I
yeah.
mean,
They don't give Buddy enough credit, and Buddy got some shit. Tank. They don't give Tank enough credit.
But that's what I be trying to tell people. Tank is R&B, dog.
yeah, he's true R&B.
He's true R&B.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is R&B and hip hop.
He the R. Kelly R&B that's singing rapping shit. Like that's that
You
shit.
know what
Like
I'm saying? So that's why I keep trying to tell people, like, they'll try to compare a Tank to an Anthony Hamilton. I'm like, dude, they're not in the same category. This is neo soul and R&B. They don't make the same type of music.
you think Anthony Hamilton neo soul? You think Anthony Hamilton neo soul?
I think Anthony Hamilton is
neo-soul,
soul,
dog.
period. Anthony Hamilton is in there with Jaheim, Maxwell.
Oh, Jaheim, an R&B singer.
Jabrim is R&B and hip hop.
Matter of fact, Jaheim is in the he's in the R. Kelly lane.
he makes soul music though.
But he be rapping. He be rapping. When I'm sitting at the home and I don't remember. That's rapping. That ain't singing. That nigga ain't. He can hit a note. He knows he hit a note, but most of it's that singing, rapping shit though. Listen to that. I used to love her. Whatever that song is. Love your woman, right? Or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Put a woman first. Yeah. Listen to that.
The song that he really sung on is "Find My Way Back," and he damn near rapping on that on the cool. That gotta find my way back to you. Like it's still a.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So when you're doing the categorizing, you gotta really pay attention to what's being put out there.
Yeah.
So when you music, like it's more so like, all right. When you think of neo soul, it's more so like basically to me, neo soul is like an artist who's very in tune with themselves, and then they make music for like couples, if that makes sense, where it's like they can apologize and explain themselves. You can't really do that with Chris Brown. Like you can't sing "I'm sorry," like the song he got saying "I'm sorry." You will play Anthony Hamilton, what's that fucking record off of there?
Charlene.
No, it's off of the Point of It All album. I want to say "Best of Me." I think that's the name of that record. You got that record. You will take playing that record to apologize to your girl over a Chris Brown track. You get what I'm saying? Like neo soul just hit different. It's closer to old school music than anything.
Yeah. When I think of neo soul, I think more like I guess they got their own lane, like the Jill Scotts and the fucking
neo soul.
Okay, like the Dwellers and shit like that. You know what I mean? The niggas that be singing, doing their concerts barefoot and shit, man. Them the neo soul niggas.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So the thing is, they don't like I say music is neo soul, but he's able to jump in and out of neo soul, which is why I give him credit.
Music is definitely neo soul.
Yeah, but I'm saying but he has the caliber to. It's like Anthony Hamilton does it, but he's real smart when he does it. When he jumped on that track with Jeezy, that bitch was a banger. That everything. Then he jumped on the track with David Banner. It was still a neo soul record, but listen to how David Banner changed the way his rap style is to contribute to his record. You don't have a lot of artists that can do that. Like Jill Scott I love Jill Scott. Top 5, one of my top 5 female artists ever. But it's hard to collab with that lady because of her voice. Like you gonna have to really come with some shit.
Yeah.
You can't just put Jill Scott on the record. Like it's not.
You like that? You like that Jasmine Sullivan album that came out?
I fuck with it because she changed her lane.
And it's true R&B too. She singing. Like
well,
that's singing.
Jasmine Sullivan, she always sang.
Yeah, she always sang.
But the thing is, she's getting mixed reviews because
content.
You know what? And I'm glad I'm saying this, and it's due to Battle of the Sexes tonight too. She is literally saying what women are thinking on the cool.
And women be like, no, we don't agree with that.
The only song they want to give credit to is Pick Up Your Feelings. But you don't want to talk about the rest of that album.
Right.
The rest of the album, she talking about how she freaky and shit, and how she like it's when it throws me off, dog.
She grew up. I like her for that
music. And then when an artist like you can use Mary J, right? Everybody loved Mary J because of her pain music, right?
Yeah.
So the moment she started dropping songs like Just Fine and records like that, nobody wanna. She washed. She is. What you mean?
I'm one of them people.
Because that's at the time that Mary was living her best life. Mary just got married. She was happy.
We need to talk. Said, what is Neo? Where would we put Neo?
Neo's
R&B. He might even be pop. That nigga might.
I might put Neo in the pop on the pop side.
But let's do it like this though. Let's respect the way he came into the game. I feel like that's how we need to pay attention to certain artists. But when we start seeing artists elevate, we start feeling like they're not that. You get what I'm saying? Like Neo is really, like you said, he's R&B to me because he's able to make an R&B song. He's very talented to where he can make a pop record. And then he can make a neo soul record. Like he's.
I wouldn't put him there. He too. Nah, he's pop R&B. Like he's popular because I mean he's a great writer. He write a lot of music. I couldn't put him in neo soul thing. Like he's damn near superstar.
No. I said he R&B. He's not neo soul.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
No. He's R&B.
I got you.
Neo is definitely R&B because you got to think about it. When he drops So Sick, that is an R&B record.
Yeah.
That is an R&B record. But when he writes, this is where I give him credit. The nigga know how to write a record, man.
Yeah.
And it's so talented to where I think he writes it, and when he sings it himself, the talent in him lets him know what artist to give that record to. You gotta be a smart motherfucker to get that record to Beyonce, dog.
Yeah.
That was genius. This nigga wrote a record about men. Who else would I give it to? Why not give it to the Queen?
And it worked wonders for him.
Facts. They both made money off of it.
Facts.
Grammys and all.
Big shit. You know what I'm saying? But I would put
Neo is definitely R&B, man.
Neo can jump in any lane though.
Right. But him and Chris Brown can do that. And I think the thing with Chris is I think we also have to play in the fact Chris is younger than us too. So our version of R&B truly changed by the time that kid came in the game with Yo. Yeah. I was like 19, 20 years old. Mm-hmm. So he 16, 15, or 13 to 16. Come on, man. Like, that ain't us. Because, okay, if you do that, where would we put Genuine in?
Genuine is a top 10. I'm going to give him a top 10 spot among R&B singers. You got
With
to.
That laugh, I can't wait till Jeremy tell me what he got to say.
You got to. You got to give him a top 10 spot because there is still no R&B singer that has did what Pony did and outside the obvious. Chris Brown, R. Kelly,
Usher, Cisco.
But it's a handful.
I can keep going.
It's
Neo.
A handful. We're not gonna say Cisco. We're not gonna say Cisco. We're not gonna say Cisco is a top 10 singer.
Why not?
So
Why not?
Why not?
No.
Tell me what
No. That's the Drew Hill shit. We talking about
Drew Hill. We talking about Cisco.
Cisco.
His first album was a hit. His first album was a hit. That second album flopped, and he ain't made another album since. So no.
Okay, I can say the same thing about Genuine. His first album was a hit. The second album was
all Genuine's albums up to the album
that he version of Sierra now.
To the album that Genuine dropped with In Those Jeans and all that. Every one of them albums was a hit.
Smash. Be honest. In Those Jeans, is that a top 5 record of Genuine's, or is it that true R&B shit that he does that he don't make it sing? Because it's a song that's called "I Love You More Every Day," right?
That was a dope record. Dope record.
That is better than In Those Jeans.
It depends on the crowd.
What?
Like nobody really knows "Love You Better." But if you play In Those Jeans,
you're a damn liar. I will bet you right now. I bet you right now. Multiple people know that Genuine record, dog.
They know that record, but they know In Those Jeans more.
All right, man.
You get what I'm saying? I love that "Love You More" record. That's.
What you rated it at, Jeremy?
I actually don't know about the "Love You More" song. Let me go listen. Let me go listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Go put on mute and listen.
Let him pull it up. Go pull it up. Let him go pull it up. And the reason why I'm telling you that's a more powerful record to show Genuine really is a singer. But when you making records like In Those Jeans, which is basically like a bullshit Bobby Valentino record, I'm not fucking with that, dog. Okay, so you got In Those Jeans, right? Where would you rate Stingy?
Stingy is definitely a better record than In Those Jeans.
Okay. Then you have, of course, we know So Anxious. Yeah, I feel like So Anxious is his best record over Pony, but that's just my opinion.
I can agree with that.
So Anxious is, I feel like that's one of the most dopest songs. He did a hell of a video to that bitch.
I can agree with that.
So Anxious was just, it was.
There it is. There it is. Has to be up there.
There it is. You know why it's up there? Because it's a man anthem, and we need that. We need that. There it is. It's a man's anthem, doc. I don't know why it's not letting me share the feed, though. What the fuck? There's no share button on here. Oh.
So I heard the Genuine. So okay, I remember the song. That song sound like a Leah song, "Missing You" or whatever. It sound like it's the same fucking beat, bro.
Man, just stick to the script, Jeremy. Is it a better song?
You know they was in the same camp though, so a lot of these shit sounded the same.
I mean, because
that's when Devontae was. That's when Devontae was.
I would have to go with those jeans over that one if I was.
That's when Devontae was smacking their ass, getting their ass in line.
All right, I got a quiz for y'all. I'm gonna take Smash Day. Who gotta go? And we're gonna see how talented Genuine truly is. Okay, one of them gotta go.
Okay,
Genuine, Tank, Jaheim, Life Jennings, Omarion.
Oh, you made it too
Omarion
easy.
Can go.
We moving Omarion? We agree it?
Yep.
All right, we replacing Omarion with Cisco. The same group, just add Cisco.
He said Genuine, Tank,
Jaheim.
Jaheim gotta go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Life that made it through two cuts.
But Jaheim gotta go. Jaheim would have to go out of that.
You gonna keep Life Jennings over Jaheim?
Facts. I'm keeping Life Jennings damn near over all of them, to be honest.
Oh my God.
Hey, to be honest.
What'd he say?
Keeping Life Jennings over all of them. He gonna be the sole survivor, the last man standing.
It's between him and Tank. Because I'm a big Tank fan too. So it's between him and Tank. They man got last two. Huh?
Tank is better than Life Jennings.
I don't know about all that. Tank is a better singer.
You want to do a poll?
Tank's a better singer, yes. But
Tank has better music than Life.
I don't know about that, bro. It depends the mood that you in.
We're talking about talent, motherfucker.
Because 268, 192.
Depends on the mood, damn, man. Depends on the mood, man.
268, 192 is in my top 5 albums ever created.
Let me ask you this.
That will never leave the list. That's in my top 5.
Give me a song that you can fuck to by Life Jennings.
Life Jennings ain't a fuck to song maker.
So what is he? If he an R&B singer?
He a soul singer. You gonna feel everything he talking about.
Okay,
you know
give me the quintessential Life Jennings song. So if I've never heard Life Jennings before, give me one song that would tell me this is the kind of music this man made. What would be the quintessential?
He got a song called "Cry."
Cry, didn't it? Okay.
And that is a banger in itself because he's telling you that a man ain't never supposed to be afraid to cry.
So you can stay in the camera.
So when I heard that record, I was stuck. Like, yeah, he's saying exactly what the fuck. Huh?
What is the record about?
How they always tell you a man ain't supposed to cry, but he telling you that it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to give your soul and let your soul reign. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? For a thug ass nigga to hear that changed my life.
You not a thug.
I was.
All right.
Reform.
What you got for us, Jeremy? I'm not playing with him today.
Speaking of which, I'll wait till the next story time with Smash. We're gonna talk about it.
Nah, you gotta stop doing story time, man. Story time is gonna get your ass in trouble. You better stop doing that shit.
All right, man. I got a question for y'all.
All right.
What was the first album that made you fall in love with music?
The Mission Impossible by the Osley Brothers.
Okay.
I think that's the album. You know what I'm talking about? It's the silver album that had the car and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The song was like, "Our mission is to please you." I'll use that, but then "Good Love" by Johnny Taylor is the first time I've ever heard soul music. Mm-hmm. But when I kind of understood music more, I go with the Ozzy. So for me, I guess, I don't know. I'll stick with Johnny Taylor and "Good Love."
What you know about that Johnny Taylor? So you know about Marvin Cease then? You know about some Marvin Cease?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him, but I fuck with his music. Like it's not my go-to.
Okay.
But I'm a blues guy. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, dog, we talk about music. I sit and talk to you with blues all day. I don't give a shit about none of this shit we talking about. You want to talk about that era? Come on, man. Ain't nobody fucking with Johnny Taylor when it comes to telling you how to be a man.
What made me fall in love with music?
He also told them boys they need to start being part-time lovers because he put too much overtime keeping up with their women. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas say my conscience don't bother me and I don't bother it, man. Well, boy said when she stopped asking where you going, you better take your ass home.
Facts.
Like Johnny, man. Then that nigga told you about Jody. Jody is the side nigga paying your wife. Like I'm telling you, Johnny was on some shit, man.
Yeah.
Johnny is my guy, dog. That's my guy.
But Smash, I'm telling you, check out a dude named Marvin Cease. You'll like him.
Freaky ass nigga.
You'll like him,
Marvin
Smash.
Cease.
Yeah, you'll like him, man.
I'm check him out.
Like eating cat, talking about all type of shit, man. That's some freaky ass. I think he invented that, honestly, dog.
That man said, I ate you for breakfast.
Hey, he sound like my kind of dude already.
Hey, Jeremy, whose song is Candy Liquor?
That's him. That's Marvin. Yeah.
So what was he like a freaky? What was he like a freaky R&B singer? A
freaky blues singer? Freaky blues. Yeah.
Freaky soul nigga. That nigga
man, you rolling, boy.
Let me lick you down. Turn around, baby. I'm gonna lick you all around.
Oh shit!
Say,
all right. Check this out. I got a few more topics, man. All right, so look.
Hey, now that I think about it, I might fuck with Marvin Cease a lot harder than what I think, man.
Hey, right, man.
All right, so look. Somebody brought an interesting question up to me today. I said I'm gonna use it for the show. The freshman class of 2003.
Okay.
This is the freshman class. Lloyd Banks.
Trash.
Chingy.
Trash.
Joe Buttons.
Trash.
The Game.
That's probably the best one.
Joel Santana.
Trash.
The Game.
Young Buck.
It's just The Game.
Keep going.
The Game is the only one that's not.
I had a whole G unit on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Did that nigga name G Unit basically?
Yeah, he said Buck, Lloyd. Like, I mean, where Yayo at? He got to be on the list too, goddamn. Like, shit.
Oh, hell no.
That's big. Oh, no. I know that's the only artist that came out that era.
It's supposed to be at least 10, ain't it?
That's the freshman class. That was the source freshman class.
But it should be more artists on there.
I think Wiz Khalifa was in that class.
No, this was the complete list.
Man, let me look.
It was Lloyd Banks, Chingy, The Game, Joe Budden, Young Buck, Joel Santana, and some dude. I don't even know who this dude is.
What's his name? You gotta say his name.
He don't even have it. They don't even have. Hold on.
Come on, man.
They trying to fuck that nigga over, man.
I ain't trying to fuck the nigga over. I don't know. He
don't want to say the man name. Hey, let it probably somebody he don't fuck with, bro.
Why his name was YNG Salah.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Exactly. Who the fuck? So out of that class, who's the best one out of that class?
Best what? The most successful, best rapper? Like what we gonna? You said best.
The best artist.
Who had the best artist? Okay, now when we say best artist, is we talking about just skills or like the sales having the talent?
Overall.
Overall, it's got to be The Game then, hands down.
Yeah, it was only 6 of these niggas. It's just The Game, bro. Like you don't even have a choice. It's like, hey, do you eat fruit? I'd be like, no. Well, you got a choice out of apple and an orange.
I'm gonna put Buck over The Game, bro.
You can't put Buck over The Game.
I'm gonna put Buck and Banks over The Game.
You cannot do that. They don't have
because in 2003 The Game wasn't really shit.
What you mean?
The documentary, fool.
That came out in like 2005.
Exactly. The Game wasn't really shit in 2003.
That's when he was killing on the mixtape. He was better than Buck and damn everybody else on the list.
He didn't have Banks. I'm sorry.
Now let's keep it real. Now Joe Budden, he had terrible beat selection, but the nigga had bars. I mean,
yeah, Joe Budden had bars, but Joe Budden was also trash. He couldn't make a record.
He could. That was a problem, but he could rap. Like it was just
pump it up.
I mean,
Okay, name me another Joe Budden's record.
Focus, Fire
That was a hit.
Focus. That was it. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason why I know that shit because it was on a video game, nigga. Like
Chingy had hits. Chingy definitely had hits. What Chingy problem was, he left disturbing the peace and thought we only fuck with you because you fuck with Luda. And Luda was like the hottest thing going at the time. Like
that nigga's trash. When
you left Luda and then he found out, oh shit, I ain't that good. Let me go back to Luda. And by that time, we was already done with his ass.
What is the song he had with Tyrese? That's his best record ever.
No, right there is his best record.
Chris Weaver kid?
Oh, you talking about that One Call Away or some shit? Something, whatever.
Hey, Jeremy, you be acting like, see, I'm gonna tell you something, Jeremy. I'm gonna call you out real quick. I keep catching you doing something. Don't act like you don't sing, nigga.
I don't sing. I grew up on rap music. I did not start listening to R&B music. Well, I mean, I heard R&B music on the radio, but I never made a conscious effort to listen to R&B music till I got to college. Like, I was one of them niggas, like, I ain't know nothing about none of that old ass shit. Like, I probably heard it around the house, but it didn't really catch me. I was all about rap growing up. Like, that was it. That was my thing. I was just like, yo, I really.
Who was the first rap group you heard?
Oh, my first favorite rapper was LL Cool J, bro. Like, when I heard it was, LL was the hardest motherfucker to me growing up. Like, he was the hardest.
LL late.
Oh, man.
But you got to remember, I came from the oldies era. Like, that's my lane of music. So I kind of went back and started listening to like Rakim, EPMD, LL. Because you got to think about it. When I really started hearing LL had already converts to that lullaby.
Yeah. He went to the
I'm gonna make you better. I mean, love you better. That
he was Ladies Love.
Shit like that. I'm like, yo, this nigga trash.
Yeah.
And then my brother was like, nah, go back.
Go back. Exactly.
And one of my favorite records by LL is I Need Love.
Yeah, that was my favorite album. The one where I'm Bad.
I Need a Radio.
I think it was Big Endeavor. That was my favorite. That was like the first album I fucking purchased. Like, I bought that shit. Like, I was just
that Roundaway Girl shit, that jam.
That was on Mama Said Knock You Out.
He got with Boyz II Men. Yo.
I mean, he got some hits now. LL got some hits. Like, he been around for a long time, and it's like
the credit he deserved though.
Yeah, like he don't like he should be mentioned in the top in everybody GOAT list. I know later in his career he fell off, but you can't take back what he did. Def Jam was on his back. They bet everything on a fucking 16-year-old kid, and he fucking came through. You know what I'm saying?
I know, man. I mean, he had a hard bar. He said he'll squish you like a jelly bean. That was pretty
I'm
funny.
Notorious. I crush. Let me tell you a funny story about that song. When I'm Bad came out, I stayed up like all night one night just to hear this shit on the radio so I could record that shit so I could have a copy of it. I'm talking about, bruh, I was young. I was just trying to stay up all night long, listen to the radio, and it finally came on, boy. I hit record on that motherfucker, but the whole next day, I listened to that song maybe like all day long. Like that shit was just, that song right there just changed everything for me. I was like, yo, this nigga dope. I don't know who this LL Cool J nigga is, but he raw as fuck, boy.
Nah. It was some records he hit and miss me with. I ain't like the one where he was sitting in the video with, I think it was Doing It. I ain't really like that record.
Oh man,
I didn't like that record either.
That was when he was switching over though. That was that
Queen. She was raised out in Brooklyn. I don't like that shit.
And that was that was this change. That's when it was on the hate. It
might relate to my life now. I don't know.
I don't know.
She's from Queens, raised out in Brooklyn.
But then he made that fucking accidental racist song, and that's when I lost like some respect for LL. Then
what racist song?
He did a song with some country singer, man. And LL was like, "If you can forgive my gold chains, I can forget those slave. I can forgive those slave chains." And then I was just like, "It's a song. Go listen to a song called Accidental Racist." It's LL Cool J and some fucking country nigga, man. It's the most cooninest fucking song you ever hear in your life.
Maybe that's why people don't really respect him.
Yes. And then that's when he did that little shit last year when he was crying and shit doing the little George Floyd rap. You remember that one?
No.
When the nigga was sitting there doing the little spoken word rapping, crying about, oh my God, y'all got it.
I think he got famous off of that Gap commercial and he was wearing FUBU.
Of course, then that was some real nigga shit because he was, he was invested in the company. Huh?
I said he did the FUBU thing on Gap and then he turned around and made a racist record. You're an idiot. Fucking idiot, dog.
Hey man, it's that money, man. People
Speaking
get money.
Speaking of a fucking idiot.
Okay.
Yes, we know you are a fucking idiot, Smash.
Yeah, whatever. Nipsey Hussle Killer says he wants his bail reduced because he's not a threat to society. His bail is $6.5 million.
Jesus.
He wants the judge to reduce his sentence because he says he's not a threat to society.
I
think it's crazy.
On that.
I think, bro, they want to kill you, bro.
I mean,
if you want to we being honest, I don't really do politics, but you want to be honest, they're gonna let him out so he can't get killed. We just being honest.
$6.5 million.
He dead regardless. He dead in jail or he dead in the streets. What does it matter? Do they really give a fuck? We being honest. Do they give a fuck?
Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man. How y'all feel about them, like people still like glorifying that street hip hop music, like the gun busting, killing shit? How y'all feel about the glorification of that still? Like,
I feel like it's our fault as a culture because it was one of these things where, and it's no shade to T.I. now or nothing like that, but let's be honest, like we glorified trapping when these niggas came out. Like, let's just be real.
Yeah.
We glorified it.
We did. So we still do.
Yeah. I mean, Jay-Z
this is what I'm saying. Right. This is what I'm saying. We glorify, right? We go from let's try to go through the eras. Rakim, we just rapping about, man, I just want to get some money. That's Rakim. I'm just trying to get some money. He wasn't talking about robbing folks. None of that, right? NWA come in. This is when rap became gangster rap. Because they were politically correct. Like, don't get me wrong, what NWA is talking about was real shit. But then you get mad at an artist like Ice Cube for really truly rapping about what he's seen. He never said he was a gangster. He always rapped about what he's seen. Go listen to Today Was a Good Day. He rapped out his day, right? Then you get the Jay-Z's where I figured it out. I'm a hustler, but I figured out how to turn my drug money into clean money, and I'm out the game, right? Then you got Ross, Tip, Jeezy. Anybody else you want to throw in there, right? You had this wave that comes and it's like you're glorifying a lifestyle that some of you are really not even in.
None of them are in.
Right? Nope. So then it becomes that era where I think we fucked up when, and I'm not a Soulja Boy fan, don't get me wrong. I think this is where we fucked up in our culture, where we shitted on these kids that came out and just made hip hop music. It might not be hip hop to you, but if you really want to pay attention where hip hop came from, we talking about when niggas was ticking and pop locking and all that. That's hip hop. But when these artists came in, the other artists were shitting on them. Oh, that's not hip hop. They killing rap. Da 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 da. Yeah. And then now we're in the era of the user, where all these kids featuring them, rapping about selling, doing drugs, sipping perp, all this shit. So we're glorifying the shit, but it's our fault. It's our fault.
I mean,
so now you got these artists in Chicago. Correct me if I'm wrong, Smash. Is it drill music? I'm not familiar.
Drill music, yeah.
These niggas are rapping about killing each other. King Von just got popped by having an op over some bullshit. But these kids nowadays don't fight, nigga. They pulling guns. Mm-hmm. But then you got to look at our era. What the fuck did we do? We gonna go out here and we gonna fight. But we ain't stopping these young niggas from going out here going and get these guns either. We always want to throw our hands up and say it ain't our business, but we accountable too. If you're not doing something, you just as guilty as doing something. Yeah. So I blame it on the culture, man. We allow it. We here because we wanted that.
But how did that become
kids to get money and not explaining to them to invest money? Save your money. It's all about get the jury, get these bitches. It's starting a cycle all over.
Absolutely.
We've seen this movie already, dog. We in our 30s. We've seen this shit already. And it's about to flip. And it's no shade. I don't have a problem with all white people, but I'm talking about these white people that's running these corporations. Who gives a fuck? Go out here and die. I'm gonna make more money off you fucking dead than you are alive any fucking way.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, think about it. These record labels still release music of dead artists. Yep. And we okay, and we're buying the records.
That's how it goes.
It's our own fucking fault. So for instance, we're doing a music thing today, right? Anita Baker is fighting for her masters. I made a post. I removed all Anita Baker music off my Apple Music. All of it. This lady's fighting for her masters, but you motherfuckers are gonna keep streaming her music. And it's gonna make it harder for her to buy her shit back.
Facts.
That's my take on it, dog.
I think in Chicago, people love that shit. They love that glorifying the gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Gangster rap is still relevant in Chicago. Like, motherfuckers will kill you, shoot at you, and then go make a song about it. You know what I'm saying? It's straight facts. Yeah, we shot at your homies and we pulled up and we did this and your homie did ha. Like, they glorify gangster rap to the fullest. Just because you call it drill music, drill is just the unborn, the unclaimed child of drill rap. You know what I'm saying? It used to be you left your gangster shit in the street. You left your music in the music.
But rap used to make it to wax only, bro.
Yeah. Now, if you catch a body, your homie catch a body and he locked up, your other homies out here snitching and telling his story. They letting motherfuckers know, hey, my man's in jail right now because he killed 5 niggas. Don't be number 6. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that is glorified, and as long as it's glorified, and long as the views and the turn up of this shit happens, drill rap will always be around. The gangster rap will always be around. It will never change.
I don't call it. That's not gangster rap, though, man.
It's all rap.
Even after what happened with Bobby Shmurda. Now we glorify Bobby Shmurda for what he did, but we still have to go to the basis of Bobby Shmurda subliminally told on his whole fucking rap crew. So,
okay, but here's the catch with that though, Smash. He did his bid and didn't say shit. That was the catch. This is the thing where people get this 6ix9ine shit mixed up, where it's like, what's the difference? Da 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 da. If I'm a drug dealer and we both get popped and we both drug dealers and I rat you out, that's snitching because we're doing the same shit. But if I'm not a drug dealer, bro. I go to my 9 to 5 and I got a drug dealer next door. You cannot get mad at that civilian for calling the cops on you. I'm not a part of that life. Mm-hmm. But our culture will be like, it's a no snitching rule. Niggas been in our blood since we were kids. If we get in a fight in the street, we're not supposed to tell.
Right.
But then now we're mad at what? You're mad at what you created?
But see, people take these diss songs and try to live normal lives behind it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen in Chicago too many times. People will make a diss song, blow up, and they will try to go out there and live a normal life. No, now you have made a name off of dissing me. So now I have to come see you. When I see you, ain't no, nah, man, that was just music. No, motherfucker, you blew up off my name. Now motherfuckers think I'm a bitch.
Nah, so but now, you have artists out there that tell you don't diss me. I'm not with that shit. You have like niggas ain't never dissed Webby. Webby came in the game and said, yo, I'm not with none of that rap beef shit. Leave me the fuck alone, because I will hurt one of you niggas. You have artists that have came out and said, yo, don't leave me the fuck out of it. So when
sometimes you're guilty by association too. Like, hey man, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what's wrong with these young niggas. They don't believe it. This the thing with the King Von, what is it? Pop Smoke, Nipsey, and
FBG Duck.
Right. Even that young, remember the dude that made Moolah, Young Greatness? Y'all know him?
Yeah.
Right. All these artists have gotten killed, and it's always inside their circle. And it throws me off because Y'all niggas so stupid. You kill your bag. You
Exactly.
killing the bag.
Exactly. Like
why
with the
take
King,
out the bag?
with the King
If
Von
niggas
shit,
rich and you kill
with,
him, make it
with the
make sense.
King, with the King Von shit, all his homies ran. I couldn't understand that. Like,
I don't want to speak on that.
he is the bag. He is the money. You have to protect the money at
I only
all
got
costs.
one question. Why did you allow him to go there?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's even with NBA YoungBoy. At some point, nobody like you gotta understand, dog. It's people that didn't make it, and then it's people that made it because of the people around them. I made a post about that earlier, man. The people around you are really a projection of who you really are.
Yep.
If I'm making millions of dollars, dog, like it's like when 50 Cent got shot, they tried to clown him for wearing a bulletproof vest. A nigga just shot me 9 times, bro. What the fuck you want me to do?
Shit, he did the right thing. Shit.
Come on, man.
I'm alive today, nigga. I'm alive. I got shot 9 times.
But he changed it. But the thing is, 50, I don't feel like 50 ever truly glorified killing a nigga.
50 walked around with police and everything. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, somebody just tried to take me off the map. Like, yes, I'm gonna walk around with police.
Is 50 Cent considered soft because he done? Like, that's common sense, nigga. They just trying to kill me. Get security.
Hold up, man. Let me get this out real quick, bro. Hey, okay, this is my whole thing. When we was younger, we was okay with our artists being telling a story or living a fake life. These kids today, you have to be authentic. If you say you got bitches, they got to see you got bitches. You say you got a house on the hill, they need to see this house on the hill. You say you like these kids today want you to be so
pulling up, dropping niggas.
Yeah,
we need to see that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Your rep can replace talent these days. You don't have to be talented to be a good rapper. You just got to have a good rep. Like the baby. I say somebody like, you like the baby? Yeah, man. You know, I'm like, I don't know, man. You know, he shot a nigga. Like, what the fuck that got to do with? You know, I was just like,
yeah, Kenny, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you tell me somebody shot a nigga if I ask you, can he rap? Like, I don't, they don't.
But I don't feel like the baby going positive, but it's one of them things like he's a rapper, but it's like, even with everything that's happened to him, you really go and watch what happened to the baby. It's like, I'm a regular nigga, but you're not fit to just test me either.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
I get it, but it's like that doesn't mean you're a good rapper. Like that's all I'm saying. He sounds the same on every fucking song. Every beat sound, every little flow.
But Jeremy, you said it's okay to find your niche and stick to it.
Yeah, I mean, but I just don't. I say if that's what you do it well, you can stick to it. But
you can't do that shit for 20 years now.
The Migos did it.
I mean, where they
and that's why they don't get enough.
They got a loyal fan base,
like they used to. Like they used to. They don't have that buzz like they used to.
Their personal lives is fucking their careers up. That's what's happening.
That too. Because they whole camp is eating, but it's like eventually that shit gonna wind down.
But why do you think a lot of these artists don't want to fucking date another celebrity? It's hard because it's like if you can use let's use Russell Wilson and Sierra. Like that's just off the top of my head. Sierra really don't have to make no motherfucking music.
I mean, nobody was listening to it when she was making it.
Cut the shit, Jeremy. That's not the point. The point is,
she put an album out like last year. Like she put an album out like last year or something, and that shit flopped. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so like nobody wants to hear Sierra music. And first of all, Sierra, she's been a curse to Russell. Think about it. They got together that year. Listen, the curse. Here it go. The year they got together was.
We got a battle of the sexes tonight. Please don't.
Oh well, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw my shot right here since I ain't in it. The year Russell Wilson and Sierra got together was the same year he threw that interception in the Super Bowl. And that motherfucker, hey, they just got together. And he ain't been to the Super Bowl since they've been together. So I don't know how Russell, they all talking about Russell winning this situation. I'm like, hold up, how he winning? Like,
hey,
Hey,
You notice how Germ got a
Oh man,
conspiracy.
Marshawn Lynch not there.
You notice how Germ got a conspiracy every week.
Man, I ain't fucking with y'all on that, dog. I ain't putting that out there. I just want.
I'm just saying. Look at the stats. Look at the stats.
You ain't shit, Jeremy. I'm not doing that, dog.
Germ got a conspiracy every week, man.
I wasn't there.
We do, man. Yeah, I know the word musical is misspelled. Shout out to the person that caught that.
What the fuck? You can't spell smash?
Yeah, whatever. We gonna correct that. It's all good.
Make an edit button first. That's cool.
Yeah, well, shout out to my people, man. The LP, my man Germ.
One day we'll know what the hell that nigga look like. At this point, it's like talking to fucking.
No, hey,
what's that nigga name for Power Rangers?
Hey, no, why you bullshit? Look, I'm gonna come on camera soon as my wrestling mask get here, and then I'm gonna be on camera. I ordered me a wrestling mask, and I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna come on camera.
All right, before we close,
Jeremy,
I got one more topic.
Because this is what it is.
Before we get up out of here, I got one more topic. Give me the top 10. Give me your top 10 dirtiest mouth rappers. The top 10 rappers that just talk the most nastiest.
Uncle Luke.
Uncle Luke is one, yeah.
Mr. Motherfucking Esquire.
I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is
MF Doom.
Yeah.
Shit. Who else? Who else is filthy?
I mean, I don't know.
Devin the Dude.
Devin the Dude, yeah.
Trick Daddy.
Too Short be over there?
Huh? Yeah, Too Short. Trick Daddy.
Yes, Too Short is definitely on the list.
Plies.
Lil Wayne.
No, I ain't count Wayne.
Lil Wayne talk about eating pussy in like 95% of his songs.
I think he be capping, dog.
Man, cool. That nigga tell me that nigga said, hey, that nigga had a whole album. He said, what is it, long hair, something he don't even care, whatever. He suck a pussy, fuck a pussy. He all that shit, pussy monster and all. When he turned to pussy monster Wayne, that's when he lost his motherfucker. Yeah, you gotta put Wayne on there, man.
Yeah, he do.
He did have a truffle butter song. That song was disgusting.
Yeah, when you really find out what it means.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey man, we almost
did. All right, so this is what I got on the list.
Yeah, I can't
had to look it up, and I actually agreed with the list.
Akinelli, you got to throw Akinelli on the list.
Odd Future.
Who?
Odd Future. As a whole collective. You know, it's Tyler and all them. Tyler Creative.
Eazy-E.
That's Ice Cube.
Lil Kim.
That's Biggie.
Akinelli. Lil Wayne.
No, see.
Too Short. 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
That was the top 10.
Yeah. We named all those. We came up with that list ourselves.
Yeah.
They had Danny Brown. They also had Cameron on the list.
Oh,
what Marvin C said?
He ain't a rapper.
Oh, my bad.
All right, y'all. Well, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in tonight. You know, we're getting ready for this battle of the sexes.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm tired.
I got the Jeopardy board
Y'all can
together.
do it without me, man.
We finna ask some of the most questions. You know what I'm saying? So it's guaranteed to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we got Dolomite, we got Dale, we got Red. You know, against the ladies.
Oh man,
it's gonna be dope, man. Hey.
Hey, Jeremy, I ain't gonna lie. You put a mask on, I got one already. So you wear it, I'm wearing it too.
I told him, I order my wrestling mask. It's coming, bro.
Hey, Hey, dead ass, I got one that's a cat. I gotta find that motherfucker. I'm gonna wear that bitch. As soon as I see you got that bitch on, I'm like, hold up, nigga. You gonna get my mask too, shit.
Yeah.
How you say it, Smash? We all for one, one for all.
One band, one sound, goddamn it. Shit, y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. We finna ride out. We catch you fellas next week, you ladies next week. And if you out there making babies, do your thing and make one for me. We out.
Nigga don't need no more kids.
Hey, bro.
That's why I said make one for me.
Oh, no. Dale,